Okay, got my setup. Just so you know, you can't tell from this, but I'm using part of a pumpkin to hold up my phone, as well as my food I'm gonna eat after I make this, as well as my backpack. That's what's holding this up right now. I'm gonna read a journal entry to you guys that I wrote on September 26th next to a lake. Tell me what you think if you'd like in the comments. I've come to realize that we're never really alone. That this idea of mine to experience fulfilling singlehood and never think of an ex or my family and wonder how they're doing is unrealistic. This is our background. I don't know if I'll ever get to a place where I don't wonder how the people in my life who once meant a lot to me are doing. These were people who changed me, permanently, who left a mark on me so profound I cannot be the person I was before I knew them. And I mean this in the best and worst sense, that I am both permanently scarred and permanently wiser. All I've ever wanted was to live a fulfilling life. And that comes with experiences, and experiences come with pain. But those experiences were when I was truly alive. I think about those people because that's when I was living. To be meaningfully single after having loved another doesn't mean one has to stop thinking about them. It means bringing their memory with you, everyone whom you have ever loved or has hurt you, and sitting with them in peace. It means watching the ripples in the water, or watching the birds fly under the clouds, or watching the trees sway with the wind, and still enjoying it even with those people on our minds. We are all accumulations of everyone whom we've come across in our lives, and our reactions to them. It only makes sense that we think of them. They're a part of us. Living a meaningful single experience doesn't begin when I rid myself of the imprints all my past lovers made on who I am. It begins when I become at peace with them. This journal entry was important for me because, I've been single for a good while now, and I've definitely preferred it, and I still do. At least until May. I don't know, that's just what I've decided. But sometimes I'll do something, like I'll go to a lake, or I'll go on a walk, or I'll go to a coffee shop, and I'll just be like, wanting to just last one experience without thinking about someone who hurt me, whether it be an ex or a family member or something. And I felt like, I can't live this, true, meaningful single experience unless I never think of them. And then I realized, that's not what it means to be meaningfully single. That's not what it means to learn to find myself. Because, like I said in that journal entry, those people are part of who I am now. And to heal from those people or what they've done to you is to accept that, not to rid themselves of their memory. You're kidding yourself if you think you can do that. It's to become at peace with the fact that these people are a part of you. And that requires being able to see the good in people who have hurt you still. To see them as the complex human beings they are. And I think that I've really learned a lot since being single for as long as I have been. One of those things I've learned is definitely independence and individuality, and trying to get over this codependency I've learned that I deal with a lot, unfortunately, and I think I'm really getting there. And I think just the biggest lesson I'm learning is you can't live a good single experience unless you first appreciate what someone who hurt you did for you. You loved that person for a reason at some point, and demonizing them isn't going to help you heal. And saying to hell with love isn't going to help you heal either. And I'll admit I've had my bitter moments, and I'm starting to heal from it. And it really feels like a weight is lifted off your shoulder when you decide to believe in love again, and to believe you'll be loved again. That I'll be loved again, and I'll feel special again. And I'll take my past exes with me. Both the good and the bad, but I'll sit with them in peace and just be able to accept the good things that I got from that, and accept it for what it is, and appreciate it for what it is, rather than just be bitter about what they did and what it wasn't. So that's really all this is about. I feel like some people have this idea of a single experience, and I'll be honest, I'm one of those people. I'm okay with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to be single for some time. But the end goal is to not be single for me. The end goal one day is to be married. And I want to be a kind of person who is more independent and is healing and healed by time that happens. And that requires being able to believe in love again. And that requires to believe that I was once loved. And that I did once love someone even though they hurt me. And to remember why I did. I guess what I've really discovered in my life, what's proved to be true over and over again, is in order to heal, you have to recognize that everyone has good and evil in them. You cannot heal without that recognition. Hope you guys liked this video. Like it if you did. Leave a comment, tell me what you think.